Good morning, everyone. Geegado Megwan here, which means talking featherman. And I am here very bright and early this morning as I prepared to leave. And so I just wanted to come in and say good morning and talk about our daily prompt for today in the 30-day optimism challenge. And I'm having a really rough time with my hair. I just washed it and it's just doing some funky things. But anyway, so I just wanted to come in and before I head out, because I have a few minutes, and so just talk about the optimism challenge. So we're on day 19 of the optimism challenge, and so when I started this, for those of you who are just joining this journey, I started it because there's been lots going on in my life, and I just felt that there was a need for me and a need from the people that I was talking to that we just needed to kind of get back into looking at those positive aspects of things. And so just really important for us to have a look of what kind of things can we be doing to bring more positivity into our lives. And not that most of us are not already positive. So those of you who are connected with me are already pretty positive for the most part, but it is hard sometimes when we get into a funk, when there are things that are going on in our life that makes us not be who we genuinely are. And making it so that it's a little bit more challenging for us to be able to see that that bright side of things. And so especially when we have lots going on. So for those of you who do not know, is that I just recently moved. So it's been 3 months that I've been moving, and I'm saying moving because I still have lots of things to unpack. So I'm physically where I'm supposed to be. But there's still lots of things to try and get organized and get done and get unpacked, and downsizing into the spaces that we've allocated for us. So it's just a matter of, and so for a little bit, I was having a really hard time. So I was having a really hard time staying positive, looking at the bright side of things, and seeing that there was a light at the end of the tunnel. And some days when I look around, it doesn't feel like that light is anywhere soon, but it is. And so when I look back at where we were 3 months ago to where we are right now, there's a huge, huge difference. And so that is just super important for us to be able to remember. So, so today's prompt is, hang on, let me go and find it. I was there, but then screen left me. So today is exploring creativity. So when we engage in creative activity, it helps us really just kind of tap into like the good things. And so when we're tapping into that creativity, it's really important for us to not have these perfect expectations, because that is a detriment to us. So when we can just simply look at the situation from a positive, or just a neutral. So just being neutral and just allowing things to happen. So I'm not a drawer. So that is never been a secret for me. I'm not a drawer or a painter, but when I actually do these things, I actually see, I see things come out. And so when I just do it with no expectations, so it's like chakra dance is one of those places where, so when I do chakra dance and we're at the end of the dance, then there is a mandala. And so, and we just create from our space and our heart. And so like, it's usually in a dimly lit room. And so when we're drawing, I don't ever turn on lights. People will actually grab their phones so that they can see their colors and things like that. And I don't. I just allow whatever to come out. And I've actually drawn, like one of the things that I drew one time was that I can actually very clearly see a lion. I am not an artist and I do not do lion faces, but it was like just very, very clear. I've actually had it where you can actually clearly see different things in the image, and it's like, oh my gosh, like how did that happen? And this is from a dimly lit room, just coming from my my own heart center and just drawing from there. But typically that's not my creativity. So my creativity is putting together programs. It is putting together sessions for my clients, whether it's group, which is typically what I do, and or even one-on-ones. And so one of the things with the Beyond Brightness, which is the next level of doing this, is 12 weeks of really tapping into that energy of gratitude and optimism, and just really bringing out those extra pieces. And so when we look at that creativity can be coming out in a number of different places. So the creativity can be in journaling. It could be in just finding new ways of being able to express ourselves or to explore ourselves. Just anything that brings us some joy, anything that can just enhance our moods is exactly what it is that we are looking for when we are doing that, exploring that creativity. So I don't know how creative that I'm going to be today, as I'm going to be on the road today, but I will be looking at that throughout the week as to what it is that's going on. I do my blogs, so I guess like there's lots of things that I do already. So I do my blogs, I do my posts, the images, that's Grace's creativity typically. But yeah, so lots of and I guess that creativity also can be, just while I'm thinking about for me, so that creativity can also be like with doing different things with the kids, finding different ways to explore. So anyway, on that note, I'm going to head out and I will be back in again tomorrow, and I will chat soon. Bye for now.